this is Laura with Intuitive Dreams, and welcome to the weekly forecast. We will have messages from the guardian angels and the higher self. And the card deck I will be using is the Soul Truth Self-Awareness cards. I love these because it's more than just like a predictive card. For example, it helps you to get into the energy and ask questions. So literally you want to have your journals out, because every section of this is a question to ask yourself to dive a little bit deeper. Okay, and if you really write it down and go with the questions, you probably will be able to do your own reading. And I love to help people to step into their own power. Okay, so let's bring in the guardian angels now. They're placing us in a protective shield of light. Divine Mother God, Father God, source of all life, angels, divine masters, archangels, thank you for being here and protecting the messages that will come through, ensuring that it meets the right people and circumstances, and everything that I say blesses and helps everyone so they can pull something out of it that is meant just for them. And with that, let's go ahead, and they said we're bringing in yellow light real quick. Okay, so yellow light, you want to just close your eyes and focus on the color yellow, or if you can't visualize, just think about the word yellow. Okay, so the guardian angels are wrapping us up in this yellow light. It's coming in from the crown and then going throughout our bodies, our cells, our bones, everything is filling with this yellow light. And the angels and your higher self are filling it with curiosity, spontaneity, the energy of being okay with things being unknown. I'm okay with what is happening in the world. I feel lighter in my chest, my stomach, all the lower chakras. So the lower chakras can hold more fear in them, where the higher ones is, connecting with our intuition. We feel more confident and good. So what I've seen is a lot of people have from the heart up very clear, and then from the chest down, they can have, it could be more out of alignment, so let's just focus on this yellow light going to where it needs to. We're now seeing it go into the energy for the world. And I see the earth being covered with this yellow light. And they said it's like golden light of heaven, God's light coming in as well. So we're accepting a blessing from God's light, the source above all the belief systems. Okay, we're just focusing on that universal divine light coming in. Okay, and we're just anchoring these energies in, and they said that your higher self wants to work on you. So this is for everybody watching. The higher self is the highest part of you that knows why you're here. So you could say, allow my higher self to work on me right now, along with my guardian angels and the source. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead. We're getting I got a little bit of a boost in my energy. So sometimes whenever we do this type of stuff, okay, it's like these rays of light that the angels and God, they all work with these different rays, okay? And they can do different things for people. So oftentimes people feel lighter, they can often yawn. Sometimes it's like you want to take a nap, or it energizes you, or you just feel uplifted, or you feel like a weight is off of your shoulders. Okay, so our theme for this week we have is, am I on the right path? And this may be for people questioning where they're heading, what they're doing. I do see that oftentimes people have a plan and they do it for a while and then they end up backtracking. Okay, now I don't know what to do. Now I don't know where to head. And what I get is Spirit is saying, just keep going forward. This is a time where you're not going to get immediate answers, immediate predictions. It's going to be, I just need to trust that I'm being taken care of and follow my first gut instincts. So I'm going to give you a little bit of the meaning of the card. And it says, sometimes we second guess what we are doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we are even on the right path. Know this, you are on the right path. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract, that you are continually fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean it's not real. And then this card also has some actions. Today, search for all the ways you are aligned with your soul's purpose. So not looking for the problems or complaining, things like that. You're looking for the good in your life. What's going right? The signs will appear. Let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. Okay, so that's the card. And they're showing me feathers, so I feel like if you're somebody that you connect with different types of animals or you go out in nature, this could be the time where you're asking for signs. But what they're telling me is that sometimes things can still be confusing. So just trust what you feel and just keep plugging along. Now, let's just see what we get for Monday, Tuesday. If they have any messages for that before I go into, they're telling me that they want you to focus on not placing blame on other people, but looking within. Okay? A lot of times we want to look out and see, okay, this person did this and that's why I'm like this, or this person is treating me this way and that's why I'm behaving like this. And they're saying, this is what I get from the guardian angels. Take responsibility. Take responsibility. See what was your side of things and then adjust appropriately. So we have our card, on whom am I placing blame right now? On whom am I placing blame right now? And so the angels want me to remind people that with these types of readings, especially with the questions, it may be that you don't see the results till the end of the week. You go back and you watch the reading again and you're like, oh, okay, I understand what happened here. A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. A person who blames no one has finished their lesson. Today's soul action. Take responsibility. On whom are you placing blame right now? Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. So it could be about at our work, or like with our family, our friends, situations that happen. We're blaming other people for things, or we have resistance to changes or the way a situation is happening. They don't belong where you are going. Only love and courage live there. Make a choice to do it, even if it doesn't feel ready. Listen to your heart, you will be led. Okay, so we have for the Monday, Tuesday energy, take responsibility. It may be, okay, I'm not going to wait for somebody else to do it for me, that type of thing. I'm going to take charge of a situation. Before I go to bed at night, I'm going to write down 3 things that I want to make sure that I incorporate into my day. And the angels are saying do that for, every day this week. Now, for the middle of the week, I like to think of a Wednesday, Thursday. Am I letting fear stop me? Wow, this is a good one. Am I letting fear stop me? So this may be about speaking up about your needs or talking to other people. I see the throat chakra and the heart. So if you're someone that likes to work with the chakra centers, you could ask your guardian angels to bless them for those 2 days. Please bless, balance, align, help me to allow fear not to get in the way of my dreams and my goals. I'm going to feel it and flow anyway. Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable, but it's up to you to see that by taking action. Now, what I get is for some people, this may not, they may think it doesn't apply to them, but there is always something that we're afraid of doing, trying, or that we've pushed down emotionally and we're not feeling it because we've numbed ourselves. Sometimes with substances like alcohol, drugs, what have you, we're numbing ourselves so we don't feel the fear and we don't have to work on something. You know, so again, I'm not saying that's for everybody. If you know who you are out there, if that rings true for you, take it in, okay? Today, be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. And again, this may be applied to regular things in your life. So your love life, maybe there's something you're afraid of with your partner or with dating people. It could be in regards to finances. Okay, am I taking the leaps of faith that I need to invest in my future? You know, or what am I doing with my money? Okay, so this can go in a lot of different areas. So when I read this card, see what stood out for you. Now we're going into the end of the week, and we have, so this is kind of the Friday energy. Name all the things you love. So at the end of the week, we're wrapping it up by getting back into that love energy. Are you wow, okay, hold up. Name all the things you love. Are you one of them? Okay, that's a very important question. And it may be, if you're somebody, again, they bring up about someone that is not giving all the love they can to themselves, or they're living below their means, like for themselves, where they're overwhelming abundance to everybody else, but not enough to themselves. It may also be if you're taking care of other people, your job is taking care of other people, you want to stop and be, okay, what about me? Am I honoring me? So just recapping your week and looking into that. I give myself all the love and attention I need. It may be Friday's your day to spoil yourself. Choose one day a week where it's just for you, okay? Somebody's taking care of my kids or whatever the case may be. I need to do this for me, okay? Now, our energy for the weekend we have is, what am I grateful for right now? So again, it does feel like instead of questioning fear and all this, we're into how can I relax and enjoy my weekend, or feel like I'm in the energy of gratefulness, so more will come to me. And they do remind people it's a boomerang effect. If you're just looking for the next thing to achieve, you're stuck in your daily patterns, going from this, that, or the other, and you're not fully, okay, how can I be more grateful? How can I bring that energy out into the world? What happens is that energy of gratefulness will not boomerang back to you right away. Okay. Oftentimes in the weekends, people have time to really sit and think, and they go back into fear. They're hooked to social media. They're not feeling their own thoughts. They're distracted. Make time for you. Okay. That's the biggest message. Adopt an abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all of our problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state. Today's soul action. The universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that on which we are focused. So you want to think about, if you want to do a mental check-in on Friday, okay, how do I feel? What's happening for me? And then carry that energy. See if you carry that energy all throughout the weekend. Or if on Sunday you're like, okay, throughout the weekend I was angry, yelling at my family. I was this, that, or the other. I was looking for things to be upset about. I couldn't stay in that energy of gratitude. Then you know, okay, this is what I have to work on. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and think of 3 things for which you're grateful for today. Notice the abundance growing within you. So it's like putting your hand on your heart. Sometimes people just put it in the middle, put it over your you know, your chest, however you want to do it, and focus on, okay, really get grounded in it. You know, like we hear this a lot on social media. What am I grateful for? 3 things. And it's kind of like cheesy, but at the same time, if you do really do it, it makes a difference. So every day in the morning, before you get out of bed, you're laying in bed, I place my hand on my heart. I'm grateful for my home, and then visualize your home. And I am grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my health, whatever it may be. And you're visualizing and seeing that result. Okay. And they also say if there's any little, a little tiny nugget of worry or fear creeps in, that is going to wipe out what you just did. So what you could say to yourself when you're trying to do this and you're like, oh, yeah, right, I'm not going to be able to do this. Focus on, okay, I asked my angels, guides, cancel, clear, delete. I'm sweeping out that fear and staying in that good energy, okay? So you don't ruin what you've created by automatically going back to worry, yelling, stress, or your energy being scattered in a lot of directions, okay? So again, this is what I'm saying. Take what you feel like hits for you in the moment, because this is a reading that's going to a lot of different people, okay? It may not, all the pieces may not completely fit, but you get the idea of what to look into for yourself. And my friend Andrea, she's another angel reader, Andrea Dumbecki. I'm going to be doing an interview with her on her Angel Fairy Healing on YouTube. I think she might post it on YouTube. She may put it somewhere else. So you guys look out for that. If I get a copy of it, I'll post it on my channel too. Also, she gifted me, I've been wanting this, the Dream Weaver's Oracle. So I figured I would do an unboxing video with this. Okay, so look out for that. That'll be coming. And then some other things going on is I do have another real story, crazy psychic stories, okay, about me moving from Chicago to Atlanta and what I witnessed with the Civil War energy, Native American stuff that is here, how it affected me, okay? And Georgia being one of the golden cities. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and stop here and take care, guys.